we're going to Redshell versus AceJ. Let's see if we have any stats to dig up. Well, Mm-hmm. Got it. That should make the bloopers, I swear. Well, at the moment it seems that AceJ and Redshell have met once and it went to Redshell, so we don't have many prior stats of their engagements, but yeah, we'll have to see what AceJ feels in the Rano matchup.
Yeah,
we are ready.
Let's get it.
Sorry, we were having a lot of director input right now, so we are ready. We're going to Redshell versus AceJ, or the other way around. AceJ versus Redshell. On to Pom's version of Julesvale.
Not a common pick, especially for first round. So
No, I find it very visually full, this stage. Parry into tongue. We're seeing the trademark tongue.
Yep, the Redshell special is coming straight out the gates.
Yep. And it feels like AceJ needs to prepare for it, because yeah, it's not going away anytime soon in this set, and we just keep getting hit by it. And it seems like Redshell really can see that and is just using it to their advantage.
And just again waiting out the force burn recovery, which is something we're seeing as a bit of a consistent storyline so far. A beautiful offstage back air, not afraid to go into those upper corners.
That whole sequence was actually beautiful, from the air dodge to the back air string. Well played by Redshell on that one. Well, let's see what AceJ comes back with. At the moment, just trying to find an entry point again. Redshell really controlling the space with those fading tongues.
Yeah, he's making it so hard for AceJ to find any kind of approach, because suddenly he's backed off and you're in a bubble.
Mm-hmm. Or you simply backed off and Redshell waits to get another option to get you. My goodness.
Clone causing a little bit of problems for him though.
Maybe it might be an option to play with, but almost it feels like, ooh, lovely recovery there. Underestimating the range. Ooh, oh, well done, using the platform to cancel their pratfall.
Really nice.
Oh, we're throwing out
the
the taunt.
Is coming out. I just noticed that the background graphics are in time with the music.
Oh, they have to be. It's Pom. Like, got Vincent on there, just making sure that the whole stage management is doing what they need to do. And
Redshell not caring about that. Like, Smoke there just comes soaring in, and honestly, I think we're gonna have to upgrade his name to Blue Shell with the way he just smashed down on top of AceJ like that.
Very much so. I love that. Great reference there. Combust trying to be used. Closing it out. Actually, AceJ evening it out, surprisingly. Probably getting a handle on some of the shenanigans that and setups that Redshell is able to put on. Both players are getting a little bit of a handle on each other's movement, because we're much more even in this stock than we were at the beginning.
But this Force Burn is flying way higher than any hyena was ever meant to, I think. He's got to be so careful with, look how Redshell is stalling out his return to the stage. Bubble for safety, gonna delay him even more.
Indeed.
But HJ gonna smartly wait out that return to stage with the tongue and
not that
in
one.
another tongue. But Redshell can't quite get anything off it because he was mid-recovery, and he's gonna use the bubble to stall out over the forward strong. Dropping in from above the cave.
Again, the movement options that Redshell's bringing to the table are just so varied. And AceJ was clearly not ready for some of them. Hopefully, between Game 1 and Game 2, there will be a bit of a download and we'll see a different playstyle. Otherwise, Redshell will just keep being allowed to move uninhibited, really.
That tongue gonna be a little bit punished, but the conversion just not quite being there for AceJ right now.
Great string there, getting some percent on. But again, not being ready for the delays that the bubble allows for.
This time, gonna catch him and swat him out of the air. Good start.
This is actually the first time we've seen Redshell being behind this cast, actually. So we'll see what that happens.
Well, he's looking like he wants to make that back pretty darn quickly, and just gonna call out the real force burn.
Again.
And with that, he's already back in a very small lead with poison attacks built up. He's gonna get him cleared though. AceJ doing a very quick job to back him about, but again, as soon as we get that, it's back in the bubble.
Loving the Needle Storm being used just to tack on a change up again one more layer the recovery.
Sometimes it feels like these needles, these roses, they have like a sniper scope on them. There's AceJ just getting tagged out of his recovery with them.
All the time, as we saw with Pastel.
Redshell's just gonna throw 4 of them in a row, get AceJ stacked up to max.
Feel like this recovery has worked twice, but it won't work a third time. Ooh. Just need one good hit and we're going to be back on even, but knowing Pastel, we're not going to allow that. Oh, actually,
really nice uses of the clouds there.
Ooh, we're going for the clone. Quickly dismissed.
Yeah, probably gets the wind knocked out of him and back into it. This is a good little string to start off with. Iron Explosion, not going to quite find it though. Redshell back into the bubble, and that's not the real one.
Nope. But the defensive bubble, again, playing such a crucial role in the defensive strategy by Redshell here.
That clone can't taste good.
No.
Explodes into gas in your mouth. Like, really nice forward air though, and Redshell's edge guarding is still there.
Never went away. And that was game 2, so we're going to game 3, which is potentially AceJ's last one for this season. We'll see what happens here.
Well,
starting on with
if
a really
Redshell has
good
anything
string.
to say about it, he does not want AceJ to continue.
I feel like we're waiting for... Ooh, I felt like there was a choice there that was either the spike or just waiting for the full recovery.
AceJ nicely spacing out on some of these dash attacks. And playing around this smoke, hopefully. Yeah, look at that. Good clone usage to tag
to absorb
Redshell.
some of the needles. Oh, lovely play there.
And that homing tongue.
I think
thermal imaging gonna find the Forsberg through the smoke.
Needles and tongue both made of the same stuff. Ooh.
And that
that
beautiful bubble placement, just keeping Redshell alive on that galaxy, and this is like what he's so good at. HJ like scrambling a little bit for a kill conversion here to make up for it.
Ooh! That up special almost getting past all the defenses.
You can see Redshell using this delay time to read HJ's recovery is so clean.
Oh, I almost feared there was going to be an expected tongue position there. Wonderful up strong to cover the tongue movement. I almost feel that bubble just was about to betray Redshell, but Redshell knew better. Well, it's almost like the timings were inbuilt.
Oh, and these tongues just keep coming out. HJ getting a little bit overexcited and running straight into the thing.
Well, sometimes it's easy to oh yeah, okay, now we definitely are, but it's very easy to underestimate how long that tongue goes and how long it stays out for, too.
Yeah, it almost feels like anytime HJ wants to use this smoke to make any kind of, you know, mental play, Redshell uses his bubble to just examine the situation, to get a chance to look and be like, okay, what are you doing? How do I respond to it?
Indeed, and then throw out a tongue just in case ASJ has decided that it's time to go forwards. And then just proceed to make some needles and clear out the smoke. It doesn't seem to phase him one bit at the moment.
But starting to
great
actually...
DI.
Yeah, starting to actually cover these tongue dashes or whatever you'd call them. I don't know.
We need to ask some ranners, but yeah, we'll call the tongue movement, the licky sticks.
And if there was ever time for HJ to start finding like good uses of these cape, it would be this game. But Redshell kind of unfazed.
Still much more pretty even on this last stock, but as we've seen before, that's not stopped Redshell from securing the game.
Yeah, HJ now looking to try and use these capes to just knock Redshell out of his fast movement, but it's getting a bit called out on that.
I think we were trying to go for double bubble there, double bubble trouble.
Even down airing the bubble to use for delay.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't
So,
help
and that is just gonna catch Forsburn's ankle, actually. And is that a kill? Nope.
Almost. It feels
Right,
like
the eye will
Redshell
keep HJ alive for now. But he's gonna actually find Forsburn in the smoke! And convert immediately into a kill. That felt a bit unlucky. That felt a bit unlucky for AceJ.
It felt like it was the read, and there was not much to be lost because it's such a quick move that if the Forsburn is there, we see exactly what happened happen. If not, you just clear out a bit of smoke and go about your ways. So it was a good option by Redshell, and Redshell will be carrying on in this, and AceJ will be leaving us right now. So